Welcome to update 4 of the That's Expensive Project Pan. This was created by Misty of the PANtastic ladies, and as the name kind of suggests, it's all about panning those expensive products. Now, expensive is kind of subjective, it changes from person to person, so don't feel like you need like Chanel and Louis Vuitton makeup to kind of do this project. If it feels expensive to you, then include it in. I'm happy to say that I've touched every product in this project, so I have no neglected products. I have products I've made progress on. Spoiler alert, I do have some empties, and then I'm also going to be bringing a couple more products in. So let's get into the progress. This is Farmacy's Clearly Clean, and this cleansing balm will set you back $52. I think I initially put on my intro that it was $50, but the price has since gone up. I didn't know that. And these are actually $52 for about 100 milliliters and 3.4 ounces. That makes this 52 cents per milliliter and $15.29 per fluid ounce. Unfortunately, my first use of this product went absolutely horrible. I put it on like I would typically do because like I love Farmacy, so I expected this to be like the same as all the other ones I use. So I was like, put it on my face, rubbed it around, went to emulsify it, and it didn't emulsify. And so I got a little panicky and I was kind of like, what's going on? Maybe enough water. So I like threw more water on my face, and like for whatever reason that day, this didn't emulsify and I had to wash my face 3 times in order to get it off. My eyes were so red and so burny by the time I was done, and I'll be honest, I've been scared to throw this on my face ever since. I did get 1 use out of this product for this update for a total of 1 use so far this project. Next 2 products took a little bit of a backseat. When I decant a product, I seem to kind of like hone in on it and want to use it up, so unfortunately these ones didn't get used as much as they probably should have. The first one is the Glow Recipe Lip Pop in Watermelon. This is probably my preferred one. I prefer the scent, I prefer the color it leaves on my lips. I just enjoy this one more than the other. This will set you back $29, however I do believe they're since discontinued, but I could be wrong. And you get 4.2 grams or 0.14 fluid ounces, which means this is $6.90 per gram and 207.14 cents per fluid ounce. I should keep a spreadsheet of this because like some of those numbers sound absolutely ridiculous off the bat, but could be normal, I don't really know. But yeah, with this product here, I got 2 uses this past month for a total of 37 uses so far. Can we also just take a second to appreciate that little nub? Look at it. This is definitely going to be the next lip product that I decant. The one that I was comparing it to is the Blueberry. This one's a little bit darker on the lip, so I kind of leave it more for like a nighttime lip balm, just because I don't really enjoy the color that it leaves. And you know what? That's perfectly fine. I didn't know these were tinted when I bought them, or else maybe I wouldn't have got this one. It's kind of hard to say. But similar to the last one, this is also $29. You also get 4 grams of product and 0.14 fluid ounces, making it $6.90 per gram and $207.14 per fluid ounce. This one I definitely have a little bit more left than the other one, but it's still a little nub, so we can take a second to appreciate that. And I can also let you know that I used this product 12 times for a total of 31 uses so far. I put this one beside my bed last month, and so that's why I gravitated to this one a little bit more than the watermelon one, so that's why it got a little bit more use. One that I thought was just gonna blow my mind when it came to like per mils and whatnot. This is the K18 Biomimetic Hair Science Professional Molecular Repair Hair Mask. I wish things weren't such a mouthful. But with this product you get 150 mils or 5 fluid ounces. When I brought it into this project, I initially thought it was $78. However, I did go to the store recently and this is actually $81. So not a huge difference, but it does make a difference in the per mils. And those equate to 50% per mil, 54 cents per milliliter, sorry there, and $16.20 per fluid ounce. Those numbers don't seem ridiculous, but mind you, I'm comparing them to like lip balm and cleansing balms, which is definitely not the way to go. I would need to like house a spreadsheet of conditioners to really get a good idea. This is an airless pump, so we are currently about here at the top, and the top of the container is roughly about here. So still a little bit of ways to go, but that airless pump does have a plastic piece that's fairly big in there, so just a general idea of kind of where we are, but I don't know exactly how much I have left. I did reach for this 5 times last month for a total of 15 uses so far, which I think is great. So yeah, eventually we'll get there, and maybe I would have to get one of these brand new and actually see how many uses I'm able to get out of the like a brand new one. But we'll decide that when we get to that point. That's all I have for progress this month, so on to the empties, which is always exciting. So starting off with my empty cleansing balm, I'm really sad this is gone, especially after the experience I had with the Clearly Clean. This is the Very Cherry Clean by Farmacy. I did get 22 more uses out of this, bringing the total to 39, which is making me think that I might be using a little too much of it. So my initial thought with the Clearly Clean is I was going to go in a little bit more light-handed, but now I'm gonna have to, you know, rethink that because like I said, I'm pretty nervous about using that product again. So this one, like the Clearly Clean, is also $52 brand new, and it has 100 milliliters or 3.4 fluid ounces, making it 52 cents per milliliter and $15.29 per fluid ounce. I enjoyed this one. This one has the consistency, has the experience that I'm used to when it comes to a Farmacy cleansing balm. I just wasn't a fan of the scent. The scent is more of an amaretto cherry, when I was hoping more for like a fresh cherry or even a sour cherry, even a candied cherry, just not amaretto. Nothing about Very Cherry Clean makes me think amaretto. After 6 more uses and 11 uses total in this project, I have officially used up my Unite Blonda shampoo. This is $28 brand new, and you get 8 fluid ounces or 236 mils, and this equates to 12 cents per milliliter and $3.50 per fluid ounce. So I guess, yeah, compared to the K18, that's a lot cheaper. However, it's also a shampoo, not a conditioner, but at least we're a lot closer than comparing it to a lip balm. I love the scent of this. I am pretty sure I've told you that every single update. This smells like grape candy. I can smell it from here, like it's pretty intense. And the days that I do use K18, this scent will linger in my hair, which just makes me happy. Initially I said I thought the shampoo wasn't doing enough for me, but I've come to the realization that I think it was doing more than I was giving it credit for, because my hair is still, like, I do have some blue in it, so it kind of influences the color, but it's looking fairly light, fairly kind of like overtone. So yeah, props to the shampoo. I'm sorry for saying you weren't doing enough. And the last empty I have is a little bit of a bittersweet empty. This is the Viktor and Rolf Flower Bomb Nectar. This is in the travel spray. So this is a 10 milliliter bottle or 0.33 fluid ounces, and I was pretty much close with the price that I initially told you. I said $50, but it's actually $49.50, so not too bad. But when it comes for price for mils, this will get you $4.90 per mil, no, $4.95 per mil, sorry about that, or $150 per fluid ounce. I really hate star anise and licorice, and those were some of the top notes in this, and so I'm not sure why I really enjoyed this, but maybe I enjoy the scent of those things and I just don't enjoy the flavor of them. But yeah, I'm definitely going to miss this. I got 9 more uses out of it for a total of 34 uses, and yeah, I'm a little bit sad that it's gone. I used up 3 products, so it only makes sense to bring in 6. So starting with the one that has the longest name, because of course she had to, this is the Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder in Light. And so this, like it says, is supposed to be like an under eye powder. I do use it as an under eye powder, but I also use it to set my sunscreen in place, because my sunscreen tends to run and then it gets in my eyes and it burns and it's awful and I start crying, and it's just not a good thing all around. So I've been using this to set my sunscreen. And one thing I do want to warn you about with this product, I'm not sure if you can see it, I'm scared to tilt it because I don't want to lose it, but it has horrible kick up, like absolutely horrible. You dab your brush in there super light and it goes poof. So I'm trying to save all the kick up so I can keep using that, because this product you get 4 grams or 0.14 ounces and is $51 for an under eye powder, which just seems absurd to me. I can't believe I bought this. I hope I bought this during like the 20% off sale, or else I'm gonna be very mad at myself. But yeah, so this is now in the project, and I don't think I could ever spend $51 on an under eye powder again. I forgot to tell you that this is $12.75 per gram and also $364.29 per ounce. The Torriden Cellmazing Firming Cream will set you back $49 brand new. This has 60 milliliters of product and 2.02 fluid ounces, and that equates to 82 cents per milliliter and $24.26 per fluid ounce. I was kind of influenced to buy this one from Mad About Skin. I was looking for a nice kind of like rich, nourishing cream, and he was like, oh, this one is like the best one. I normally wouldn't spend $49 on a K-beauty product, but here we are. So hopefully, I don't know if I'm hoping it ends up being great, because it's like you want to get your money's worth, but at the same time, it's like you kind of want to be disappointed so you're not tempted to repurchase a $49 product, but we'll see as we go through it. Initially, I said I wasn't going to repurchase this product because I didn't think it was doing enough for me, but like I alluded to in my empties, it was doing more than I thought. Because I ran out of my purple shampoo, I did pick up a new bottle of it, so at least we can see how many uses we get out of a full container. So similar to the one that's empty, this is $28. It has 8 fluid ounces and 236 mils of product, which equates to 12 cents per milliliter and $3.50 per fluid ounce. And I get to enjoy the grape scent all over again. This tiny little thing here, this is from Sage. It's the Pain Release Analgesic Remedy. It kind of has like a minty, soothing sort of scent. It's in a little rollerball form here. It is 10 milliliters or 0.33 fluid ounces, and apparently brand new, this is $36. So 100% when it comes to essential oils, you are paying for the brand name in this case, maybe a little bit for the packaging, but like $36 for an essential oil blend to me just, again, what was I thinking? Why did I do that? But this here equates to $3.60 per milliliter or $120 per fluid ounce. That's like up there with an actual fragrance. Speaking of fragrance, and probably like the worst product in this project, this is Givenchy's Haute Couture Oud Toilette. It's not even a perfume, it is a toilette. It is the 50 milliliter size or 1.7 fluid ounces, and this will set you back $109. I used to have a fragrance purchasing problem. Oh my god, just speaking problem too apparently. And yeah, I used to buy these things as if it was nothing, and I can't believe I look back and I'm like, I didn't even blink an eye. I just like, yeah, sure, it smells good, put it in, let's get it. So kind of mad at myself. Hopefully it ends up being a good fragrance, but like, I can't believe I did that. So at $109 for 50 mils, this equates to, where is it on my spreadsheet? $218 per milliliter or $64.12 per fluid ounce. This is actually cheaper than that Sage Essential Rollerball per mils and ounces. And the last product I have to add in is probably going to seem silly compared to everything else. However, it is expensive, so it fits the project. It is the Hi Smile Vanilla Toothpaste. You get 60 grams of product or 2.1 ounces. This is $16 Canadian brand new. Actually, everything in this project has been in Canadian dollars without taxes. And this here is 27 cents per gram or $7.62 per ounce. And I do have to give it to Hi Smile. When COVID started back a little while ago, I have an immune condition, so I was absolutely scared of getting sick. I was scared of having to go to the dentist because I'm like, oh my god, my mouth's gonna be open, I'm gonna catch this thing, I'm gonna catch a million other things, and it's just gonna be a shit show essentially. So like, I went into panic mode and I was looking for ways to kind of like up my healthcare at home to like make sure those things didn't happen. And I came across Hi Smile, and they had like 10 different flavors at first of their toothpaste, and I'm like, sure, let's put it in the cart, give it a try, make sure we focus on our hygiene. And it was actually this brand that really got me excited about brushing my teeth, and it 100% had to do with all the different flavors. So I really have to give it to them. This is stupid expensive for a toothpaste, but I appreciate what it did for my hygiene routine. So that is my update for That Is Expensive. Thank you for checking in with me. I hope you are doing well. I say this in every video. I hope the weather is treating you well. We now have 3 days of snow, including one day that is 5 to 10 centimeters. Winter just does not want to quit here. So I hope the weather is treating you well, because you know what? I'll take it all so you can have the good stuff, but eventually spring will come for us. So until then, thank you for checking out the video. I appreciate you being here, and I hope the day treats you well. Bye.